Right, so if your number's bigger than theirs at 4 throws, £100, £1,000. Is it going to be close like this all the way? It's the one to win. And it's a low number. £200. 34. 25. 10,000s. This is the one. 13. £50. A fiver. 23. 27. Oi, oi, Savaloy. 200 quid. A plane. Come on. Ah, a boat. Bit of a complicated symbol. A mansion. A wallet. So that's not gonna. Oh, and it's for the year as well. Plan for 1,000 for a vault. So there we have it. It's a nice view this morning. So here we are this morning at Fortrose Camping and Caravanning Club, which is a nice little site. Has all the facilities you need: shower, block, toilets, chemical disposal. But its USP is over there. This morning we're up early. Mrs G's got us out at 6:15. Fortrose and Rose Mackie golf course. The little man wasn't best pleased about getting up at 6:15. He seems totally confused. Oh my days. I reckon that'd take me about 40 golf balls to get around that course in this wind. God, I don't know where he's got his energy from this morning, but he is in a proper pain, yanking on the lead. Other people down there looking for dolphins. Well, no luck with the dolphins or seals today. That's where they're supposed to be. Sheesh. How did they do that? Off to the Fairy Glen waterfalls. Hiking up the side of a mountain, I reckon. Rock. I'm sure he talks about that in the guidebook actually. Why it's all black, yeah.
I've got a picture of Mary on the website.
Well, we've definitely got to try and get our feet wet in that, Sam. Come on in, Sam, get your feet wet. Oh, it's a bit scary, Dad. Yeah, you had to jump it. And here they are. That is beautiful.
Oh, it's ice. People try to put things in this, but look.
Looks like it, yeah. So this is the clone tree. There's loads of clones put in it. Sam, do you want to go to Tesco's? No? Come on. A lot of the shops have signs in them saying they're permanently closing. There's an oyster catcher. Got a big beak. Obviously camera shy.
What's the dinner table layout today? We've got you in the, so there's the two tables sat there, right? There's one just here, there's one.
You must have known I was coming.
Just smooth smiling as a lovely boy.
So that's what we're staying by tonight. Well, next train's in any minute. What's the time?
8, 5 to 8.
Yeah, it's in due and about now. It's pretty good fun, this adventure. You should try it. So this is where we stayed last night. In the car park of Tain Rail Station outside this restaurant, platform 1864. I don't think they own the car park, and it is a working station, just no longer a manned one. And it's the restaurant itself was just superb. About £30 a head for food, and that's excluding drinks, so probably for me a little bit more on the expensive side, but you get what you pay for. And the food and service was really good. The manager, stroke owner, was just running around making sure everybody had needed and checking how they were doing with their food. So yeah, it was absolutely enjoyable. And Mrs. G actually came out with the comment that a couple of weeks ago we were on a cruise and we went to a Marco Pierre White branded restaurant called the Epicurean, and I'm a bit of a fanboy of Marco Pierre White and think that he can do no wrong. And Mrs. G said that her salmon, just as I was about to give you that, so something fell from the bottom of a seagull in the sky just there, so pretty close. Yeah, so Mrs. G said that her salmon was better than what she'd eaten at Marco Pierre White's. So if that's not compliment enough. So yeah, absolutely recommend coming here. And yeah, stayed overnight in the car park, no issue, and woke up to this sky, which is good, nice and blue, and the morning chorus that you can hear in the background. Just had, I think, an oyster catcher kicking off, which makes quite a racket, even beats the crows. So yeah. How many legs should a seagull have when a seagull should have 2? Now that's nature's yoga. So what do I think of the trip so far? So we're 11 days in. We left, started our trip in Essex Monday last week, and the adventure, it really does feel like an adventure. I think driving through the Cairngorms and the Grampian Mountains along that A93 was just spectacular, and you really felt like you were pushing, playing with the van on these long windy roads. And if that wasn't exhilarating and scary enough, we then did the A939 from Ballater over to the Culloden battlefield, and that was just different level. 20% gradients up and down that curved and twisted. You definitely felt like I was putting the van through its paces there. We got to Culloden battlefield, put the pump on, and before we knew it, we had a flood in the van. It was leaking out the bottom of the van. So we think that as we were doing the A939, something obviously shifted and one of the pipes come loose. Anyway, we think we fixed it, pushed the pipe back into the fitting, and at the moment seems to all be working well. But these are part of the little bits of added spice that you get when you're doing a trip like this. There's always something. I mean, one of the garage doors at the back, one of the handles has fallen off. So we'll have to order one of those, and I'll have a go at trying to fix it. Not that I'm a strong handyman, but I'll give anything a go. So yeah, so far it's just been absolutely brilliant. There's so much to do every day. If you're not looking around the town, then I'm off geocaching, which involves going and walking and exploring, and the countryside is incredible, and absolutely glad that, you know, took this opportunity now to do it while we're still young, rather than waiting until we retire and then maybe not being able to deal with the pace. You know, yesterday I think we walked about 22,000 steps, probably the average for each of the days. And I can see the effect it's having on Sam. He just gets back to the van and wants to get into the bed and go to sleep. But he seems like he's enjoying it, which is good. So yeah, really enjoying it.